Hello everyone, hope all is well and welcome back. And I would also like to welcome our special guest, Francine. Francine is my lip sit. She decided to join us today uninvited, which is kind of rude, but oh well. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a full face using drugstore products. I know I'm not the best at using drugstore products and I'm going to try to work on that in the next few months. But I just wanted to do a full face using them. Actually, there are a few products from Colourpop, so I guess this is just more of an affordable makeup video. So before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. So first things first, my little sparkly clips. And I already have a little bit of moisturizer down, but the first product I'm going to be going in with is this Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer. I've used this time and time again on my channel. I'm going to be using the shade 02 Golden Glow. This is one of my all-time favorite base products. I use it kind of as a primer, although it does not do anything for longevity. Mostly just gives you a really nice natural looking glow. There's no glitter in it, it's just a sheen, so it's not like a metallic primer. A lot of these glotion type products I feel like make you look like the Tin Man before foundation, but this one is not one of those. This one just has like a slight tint to it, gives me kind of more of a warm base, and it just gives me a really nice overall glow, which I love. For my foundation, I'm going to be using this one from Maybelline, which I believe is new. It's the Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen. It has an SPF 50, and I have the shade 120 Classic Ivory. This is the little applicator. It's like a little squeezy tube, so I'm going to squeeze some on the back of my hand. And it does say full coverage, which I'm not a super big fan of. But we'll see. I might just apply it just a little bit so it shears out, so it's kind of more of a medium. Okay, this color match is pretty good. I need to start frequenting the makeup aisle at the drugstore more often. I think I just have a little bit of PTSD when I used to work at Shoppers Drug Mart, because that was always my job to like go through and reorganize the whole aisle, and there was just always so much theft and I always had to report it all, and it just like I absolutely hated reorganizing it. So maybe I just have to get over that. And also in Canada, the drugstore prices here are so much more, but I'm gonna try to make an effort. Over top of that Soft Focus Glow, this is looking very, very beautiful. A little bit more coverage than I usually like, but I'm not mad at it. I feel like this looks really nice. It doesn't look like it's oxidizing at all, which is really nice because that happens a lot with drugstore foundations. My ultimate favorite drugstore foundation is the L'Oreal Pro Glow. When I just started my makeup account, I used that for like the first 2 years. It was my absolute favorite. I didn't really stray away from it for a while, but this one is really nice. It kind of gives me the same kind of vibe over top of that glowy primer. For my concealer, I thought I had another one, but I guess I dreamt it. So I'm going to be going in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm using the shade Light 10, and I think I've only used this a handful of times, and it's been a while because this is my winter shade, so I don't really remember my thoughts. It's been a really, really long time. So yeah, this is still very, very light for me. What am I gonna do? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the foundation and just add a few little dots in between those lines I created, just to kind of warm this up and make this a little bit closer to my foundation. Yeah, that's good. That worked out perfectly. Still brightened it up under there. I think I just got a bunch of foundation in my hair. Oh geez. I'm quickly going to do my brows, and I'm using the Colourpop Brow Boss in Soft Black, as well as the Brow Boss Gel in the shade Soft Black. And for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. I have the shade Sunkissed 02. And I'm going to be applying it with this brush. It's the BH Cosmetics, and it's my Ray Ray Collection No. 3 brush. This has a different scent than what I remember. Maybe I'm thinking of a different bronzer, but I thought this one smelled like Rockets, or if you're in the States, Smarties. But now it smells like Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen. What? And I'm just doing kind of large circular motions, so I don't have like a straight line if I go like this. I'm just kind of dusting it on into a circle just so that it kind of gives more of a softened cheekbone effect, but still kind of defined, as well as my nose and my forehead. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Milani Strobe Light Liquid Highlighter in the shade Day Glow 02. And this one is almost a dupe for the ABH Liquid Glow in Perla. This one's just slightly more intense, but it has the same kind of effect. There's like no glitter in this one. Maybe it's just slightly lighter, so that's why it looks a little bit more intense on my skin tone. And I'm applying it with my finger just so the warmth of my finger will kind of blend that into all the other products, as well as melt it into the skin just a little bit quicker than a brush would. I'm pretty impressed by this foundation. It's had a few minutes to settle and it's looking really great. Like, it's not accentuating any texture or falling into any fine lines yet, or oxidizing, which is really awesome. I didn't set it with powder today. For my blush, I'm going to go in with one of my favorites lately. This is Perk Up from Colourpop. It looks like a bronzer in the pan, but on the cheeks it's like kind of like a burnt peach. It looks really, really good. It's perfect for fall. And I'm applying that with this BH Cosmetics No. 2 brush from the Festival collection. I'm going to do a different blush placement today. I'm not going to apply it right on the apples of the cheeks like I usually do. I'm going to place it a little further back. Kind of overlapping on the bronzer and the highlighter. The reason I don't apply my highlighter last, I want it to look like it's coming from within, rather than just sitting on top of the skin and looking like a strip. Now I'm going to move into the eyes, and I grabbed one of my all-time favorite palettes. I've had this for a year, I believe. It's my favorite cool tone palette that exists on the market as of date. I just really love this one. It has so much depth and so much range, so many options in this for a cool tone palette, and they blend out so much better than a lot of higher end eyeshadows in my opinion. I think this is just a really, really great product, and it's pretty cheap. I think it's like 10 bucks. So if you're looking for a nice cool tone palette, I 10 on 10 recommend this guy. I love it so much. So first things first, I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer I used with this Smith 232 brush and apply it into the crease. I'm taking my bronzer because I want a little bit of warmth up in the crease just to liven it up a little bit. Then I'm going to take this Anastasia A25 brush and I'm going to dip into the shade. Oh, and this palette is great because on the back, it has the shade names on the back, but they're colored like the shades in the palette, which is really helpful because sometimes these confuse me. But I'm going to be using this shade, Smokin' Hot, and I'm going to deepen up the crease with this shade. Now I'm going to be taking, what am I taking? This Dose of Colors brush. And I'm going to grab the shade After Hours. I'm going to do kind of a halo eye, so I'm placing that in the inner portion. I'm going to take a mixture of Untamed and After Hours. I'm actually going to grab this Nabla blending brush. This is a pointed crease brush. And I'm going to use this to just kind of lightly diffuse it into the crease. With my finger, I'm going to take the shimmer shade Foxy Lady. Here are all the shimmer shades swatched, by the way. I just wanted to quickly show you them. They're very, very beautiful. They're not super reflective. They're just kind of a softened effect, which I really like. These two shades are definitely my favorite. And I'm just applying that with my ring finger, right in the center to begin with. And I'm gonna wet a brush to intensify it in a second. I'm just trying to get the soft edges. I'm going to take a dampened brush. This is a Sephora collection one. This was my first eyeshadow brush ever and I still use it. It doesn't even have a name anymore. It's very, very well loved. Just wetting that with some Fix Plus, taking the same shade, and I'm pretty much just applying this in the center just to intensify it. And then I'm going to take this Nabla brush. This is the liner and brows brush from their collection. I'm going to take the deepest shade in the palette, Naughty Night, and I'm going to press this shade all around the lash line. First like that, and then I'm going to just wipe off that brush on my makeup towel I have down. And I'm just going to loosely blend over that. And I'm going to actually grab a lighter shade, kind of a mix of the two bottom shades, Untamed and After Hours. And then I'm going to deepen up the outer corner one last time with a mixture of the two dark shades, just to smoothen anything that got kind of strange over here. And then for the rest of my lower lash line, I'm going to take this little brush. This is a blank canvas E10 brush. Thank you, Ashley. And I'm going to take the first shade we went in with and finish the lower lash line. And then finally for my inner corner, I'm just going to take what brush? I'm just going to take this same brush. I just wiped it off really well, and I'm going to take the highlighting shade in here, which is called Diamond and Pearls. It's kind of a cool shade. It has like little tiny pink reflex to it almost, but it's not very obvious. It's just a really nice highlighting shade. It's kind of unique. And for my mascara, Milani just came out with this. They just sent this out to me. I just realized how Milani heavy this video is. I don't know. I think I think they've got to be my favorite drugstore brand I've tried in a really long time. I used to be a L'Oreal girl, but now I feel like I'm lean more to the Milani products. They came out with this new, the Violet one lash primer. So I'm going to try this today. I haven't had too much luck with lash primers in the past. The only one that I found that actually worked is the Lancome one. So hopefully this would be a good option because it's a lot cheaper. And I'm also going to be applying this highly rated mascara on top, which is really cute. I've never tried this one. It has the cutest packaging. It says to apply the mascara while the primer is still wet, so I'm going to do one eye at a time. So I'm going in with the mascara now. I feel like it just took off the primer and is making the lashes gray. And for testing, I'm going to just do this eye with the primer, and I'm going to see what this guy does by itself. Here's the mascara done on both tops. I feel like this one looks darker and a little bit more voluminized. This one, it doesn't really look it just looks a little fluffy. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't work. I just quickly applied some mascara on the bottom lashes. I did another coat of mascara on this eye. And yeah, I don't think this lash primer really works in my opinion. I don't know. This is the finished eye look. I'm not gonna add any lashes today. I don't really feel like it. I feel like this looks really nice. It's truly a soft and sultry look, which I really love. I love the way that cool tones make your eyes look more mysterious, whereas warm tones kind of gives more an inviting look to the eyes. I don't know, that's just how I feel whenever I see cool tones. And finally for lips, I feel like it'd be really cool to do a red or nude. Which one's it gonna be? I have a few options here. I have some of the new Maybelline Superstay ink crayons. I have these shades here. This is Live on the Edge at 05. It's a little bit more warm than I was expecting it to be. And this red one here is Own Your Empire. It's kind of a cherry red. I do not know. This is a really nice formulation. I was able to get a really sharp lip line, but I feel like it's kind of overpowering for this look. I might switch routes, so I'm going to go for something a little bit more nude. I dug around in my drawer and I found this shade from Colourpop. It's the Velvet Blur formula in CA Love. So I'm just going to tap a little bit in the center. And then I'm going to go over with this So Juicy gloss. This is in the shade She's Here. These remind me of the glosses you could buy at Victoria's Secret. I don't know if you can still get those, but I used to always sit in class and just like apply them all day in junior high. I thought it was so sassy. Let me know if you like this more glossy nude or if you like the matte and bold lip more. I'd love to know. So moving on to my final thoughts on the new stuff I've tried out today. A lot of the stuff I just realized I've been using for the last few months, but the new things I tried today, I can't recall if I tried the So Juicies before or not. I don't know. But these are all the products I think I'm new to. So first, starting off with the foundation, I think it looks really great right now. I really like how it applied over top of the Milani Soft Focus Glow. I think it gave a really nice radiance to it, but it still looks like it's gonna hold up with my oily skin. I really love how there's SPF 50 in here. I just realized what time it was. It's almost 6 o'clock at night. I don't think that's really great for a foundation wear test. I might put this guy in my foundation roundup, or I kind of want to do a beauty roundup of all the new products I tried out this month, give you a more in-depth review on all the new products I was trying out. So let me know if that's a video you would like to see. Now for the mascara, I really liked how the mascara performed by itself, far more and over top of this. This didn't really do anything, it just turned my mascara gray. And I don't know, I find that happens with a majority of them. The only one that I like was the Lancome Cil Booster XL. But I do really like this mascara. It kind of gave like a light and feathery look to the lashes, but still lengthening and volumizing them lots. I think this is really pretty, and I really love the packaging. It's very, very cute. I really love Milani's packaging. I love the gold and the black. It looks very sleek for drugstore. And for the So Juicy lip gloss, not sure, because it feels very, very sticky. I can't remember if I tried this. Like, even when I see myself talking in my mirror here, I see a few little lines happening. I love the effect of it when I'm not talking, but otherwise I feel very sticky. I don't know. But that is all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video on this smoky eye. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments down below, and give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!